How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Box, Arsenal versus Watford right before the international break. So you know what it is already. I've got a Watford fan with me, Wastemandanny. What are you saying?
I think I'm a Watford fan.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like you're a Watford fan for sure.
I better hope so. Obviously, this will look very stupid right now.
Listen, I'm sure all the TikTokers out there know you already. If you don't know already, there's a link in the description to his TikTok at Wastemandanny. Is that correct?
Yeah, Wastemandanny.
There you go. Just click it.
Disliked by Arsenal fans.
Listen, rightly so as well with some of the videos you brought out. I can't lie, rightly so.
It's all banter, isn't it? It's all banter.
It is. That's what it is. That's what football's about as well.
Except at Tottenham, because they're just...
I think that's something we can agree on.
This is a joke, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something we can agree on. It's always good to just, drag them through the mud a bit. But listen, you're back in the Premier League. It's been a bit of a weird start for you guys. Obviously, Deeney leaving was massive.
I was gutted by that. I was gutted
That's
when
such
he
a big
left.
loss.
It's like he's a family member, you know what I mean? Like, he's always been there. And,
loved the club.
Things he'd say as well. Not going to mention it.
Well, one of the things he obviously was famous for saying was, Arsenal lacking cojones.
Oh, yeah, that's why I let you say it for.
Yeah, and listen, I know a lot of Arsenal fans in particular was unhappy with that, but I kind of listened to it and understood where he was coming from. He wasn't lying. It's just not nice to hear that about your club from other players or oppositions.
The thing about Deeney was, he weren't afraid to say it. Like most players, they get on the camera and they're just like, oh yeah, we played really good, we played really badly. If we played badly, he'd say, no, we played badly.
Yeah.
If another team played badly, he's not afraid to say it. Especially like a big team like Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to, he's not afraid to say, yeah, well, you guys should have been thrashing us.
Yeah.
Basically, that's basically what we were saying. Like, we're playing Arsenal. You guys should be doing us in. We've done you 2-1.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess that sort of a character kind of goes down well with the team he's at.
Exactly.
So every other team, everyone looks at him as the villain, and that's what it was. But with Deeney and his impact at Watford, he was the leader, he was the captain, he was the role model, he was the one that not carried Watford on his back, but most things went through him in a sense.
Well, he was the captain, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was the face of that. He was the face of it. I know they say the manager is, but it's more. He's always been there, so he was more the face of Watford than the managers were.
Yeah.
And so he mostly spoke to the press, and he'd say this, that, and other. And
was it a shock that he left this summer, or did you see it coming?
We knew it was coming for a while. Like the last few years, like would he sign another contract? Would he be there? And I thought maybe FA Cup he was going to go then.
Yeah.
But then obviously we lost the FA Cup, so and then we got dropped down to the Championship. It was like, well, what's he going to do? Is he going to stay with us? Is he going to go? And he weren't playing as much with us in the Championship. We thought maybe, he's going to get ready for the Premier League. No, so because he did have a bad foot. Like he said that for a while.
Playing through injury.
Yeah. So he was injured. He kept playing. He was making it worse. So we thought maybe he's taking this year in the Championship just to relax. Play a few games, but not at the way that he could.
Yeah.
But then obviously this season we brought in like Dennis and Josh King. And I think he just knew I'm not going to get the game time. I'm at the age now where I've got to compete with these youngsters, and it was just the right time for him to go. And he could have stayed in the Premier League.
Yeah,
he's that good. He's a good player. He could have stayed in the Premier League with Watford, he could have stayed in the Premier League. He could have gone to another team, but he said, I want to go home.
Yeah.
I'm a Birmingham City fan. I'm going to go back to Birmingham. So fair play to him for that,
Yeah, he gave his best years to Watford and then went home, like you just said. Now you're without Deeney. This season started, you're on 10 points, I believe.
10 points, 16th.
16th in the league. What's your thoughts so far?
It's a hard one, really, because we've won games and beat Everton. I never saw that.
5-2.
I never saw that coming.
You came from behind in that game as well, yeah.
We're the only team in the Premier League history to be trailing at the 75th minute to win by 4 goals.
That's mad.
And I never thought we were going to win that game, and we did. But then we're losing games as well that we should be winning. Like we lost to Southampton on
1-0 at home, right?
Yeah, we should have won that game, especially on the back of a win. We should be up for that. Also, we lost the manager. We sacked the manager. I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, a lot of people did say that's quite premature and the reasons behind it. But you, as a Watford fan, you're saying you're unhappy with it. Is that the general consensus?
I wasn't happy because we weren't even playing that bad football with him.
Yeah.
And it's like we should just given him more time. But it's the way Watford goes. Like a manager will come in. It's a matter of how long is he going to be there for.
Yeah.
We know will he be here to the end of the season? Will he make Christmas?
Yeah.
And it's like Ranieri at the moment. Will he be there on Christmas Day?
That's the next question now. Yeah. And what do you make of Ranieri's appointment? And Well, how many games has he had so far? 3, I believe.
3.
Yeah. What do you
2
make of
losses
him
and
so
1
far?
won.
It's a difficult one.
I want to say give him time, but it's Watford. Will we give him that time? You know, obviously we lost to Liverpool, got battered by Liverpool his first game.
Many clubs do, yeah.
But then, you know, played Liverpool and the form they're on. I mean, you know, we lost 5-0 to them, but then they went and battered Man United 5-0.
They did, yeah.
Was it, you know?
Can you look too harshly upon your result when they're doing that to fellow title contenders?
Yeah, but then we went to Everton, and you know the comeback, you know the way we played that game, like okay, yeah, it's fine. This is going to be us now. But then to go play at home and you know have like 2 shots on target and be you know poor, and our defence was just rubbish. You know, it's like if we get battered by Arsenal, are those going to go right? Yeah, he needs to go now.
Yeah, and that looks like the life cycle of managers in the Premier League right now. Most leagues in Europe, it tends to be the case now. There's not much longevity in the role anymore.
No.
It's all about immediate short-term results, and
exactly.
then we can believe maybe long-term. And if there isn't that immediate impact, it's very hard for a manager to find it after.
But then, you know, if he turns it around and we go on an unbelievable run, you know, the second he starts losing a few games, will the owner sit there and go, oh, we lost 2 games. We won 5, we've lost 2. He needs to go.
Yeah. It's hard to really judge it. But you did take the plunge, and some people might say it's ambitious of you bringing in a former Premier League winning manager, that's, you know, got some credibility in this league.
But then we look at it this way as well. I mean, he done unbelievable job at Leicester.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the whole Premier League was annoyed when Leicester sacked him. I think everyone was annoyed by it.
Because there was a soft spot for him after that.
Then he went to Fulham, and it's like he did not do well there. So, is it going to be, you know, are we going to be like a Leicester going up there, going for mid-table, trying to battle for Europe, go for the FA Cup, or will it be a case of, okay, yeah, we might be going down?
Has he reached his pinnacle with Leicester, let's say, and it's only a downhill?
He's reached he's at the top. He got the top Leicester, now it's just all the way down. Is that?
Yeah. Because with Ranieri, I want to mention that obviously when he first came into Chelsea, the only reason he didn't win the league is because Arsenal went invincible. Yeah. He finished second and got sacked, and that's when Jose come in. So I think when Ranieri crossed that line with Leicester, that was the pinnacle for him, and I think he achieved what he.
People forget though, like when Ranieri was at Chelsea. Was it? You know, he got to the semi-final of the FA or the Champions League.
Champions League,
and still got the sack.
Yeah,
he's had an amazing career, but the teams he's gone to have treated him, unfairly.
Yeah.
Is this going to be his redemption at Watford, or is it not?
Yeah, it's kind of a last chance saloon for him in this league, which is crazy to say considering
what he did.
Yeah, and that wasn't that long ago.
No, was it 6 years ago?
Yeah. 20 years.
Even then, he got to the quarter-final of the Champions League with Leicester. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how it goes for him. Let's talk about Arsenal now, Dan. Arteta and Edu, but we'll mention Arteta faced a lot of criticism this summer. The transfer window, 150 million spent, most in Europe, but a lot of the players, fans were weary about the names and the impact they can have, the age range of them. But I'm sitting here now saying, hands up, I'm being proven wrong. Yeah. Every single signing we made in the summer, Tavares, Ben White, Tomiyasu, Ramsdale, Lokonga. Yeah. I'm sure there's one more in there too, but Odegaard, that's it.
I remember, was it your first few games? Because obviously you guys started poorly, but we started really well.
3 losses in the first 3, no goals scored.
And we were sitting there going, okay, are we going to finish above Arsenal?
Yeah.
And that was the general joke we were making. I think many clubs, not just Watford, many clubs in the Premier League were going, yeah, we can finish above Arsenal, we can finish above Arsenal, we can do this. And obviously you've turned it around.
That international break comes, and now it's 7 games without a loss.
You've got a young team, so they're trying to prove themselves as well.
Yeah.
So
what have you made about our last couple? Because our last couple, in my opinion, are our best all-round performances. Villa, 3-1 at the Emirates.
I remember watching that.
And 2-0 Leicester away. I look at them two as our best performances in a long time. And probably the Leicester one being Arteta's best performance as a manager at this club.
I think it'd be a mistake if you got rid of him now. Like he's got the players playing well.
Yeah.
Even if he goes on like a 2-3 game blip, you can't look at that. You have to look at what he's done at the moment. Can he carry it on? Will he win you that FA Cup? Will he get you back into the top 4?
Yeah.
Because I remember watching AFTV when certain people were going, "Oh, well, I don't want to finish off, but I don't want to finish off. I want to win the title. I want to win the title." And now Arsenal fans are sitting there
Now
going, we want to
four.
Yeah.
And that's the worry. This kind of goes off topic a bit, but that's my worry. I think that we need to remember as Arsenal fans where our initial frustration began, and that was just making top four with an owner that's not ambitious enough to kind of take that extra risk that might help us challenge for the title. Dare I say, win it.
Yeah.
And now we're in a place where we're asking for top four again. If we was to get it, in my opinion, it's nothing to celebrate because it's under the same owner that we got it with for so many years in a row, and he didn't show us that he has the ambition to kick on, that even if we make top four, and I don't think it's a possibility this year, but maybe next year, if we make top four, the pressure should still stand and we should still not be frustrated. You should be happier because you're making it, but don't forget that we actually turned on a legend in Arsene Wenger for just getting us top four. We can't act like it's the holy grail now.
No. And, I'll tell you, now it's really, this is where you'll rebuild now. Emery, he didn't really do well with you, did he, really?
I think, again, it comes down to ownership. I think when Emery came in, I liked the appointment because he's a Europa League winner 3 times in a row. We're in the Europa League. Okay, he got let go by PSG, but it wasn't like his time at PSG. Listen, Tuchel got let go by PSG, went to Chelsea and won the Champions League. So being let go by PSG is not, a describer of his ability. But I think when he was at Arsenal, it was pretty much we was giving him the tools, whereas Arteta's come in and I think Arteta's making decisions on the tools he's given, and I think that's a big difference. I actually like Emery. I
think with Emery and Arsenal, it was more of a case of you've got rid of Wenger, now you want to push further, you want to win that title, and I think that was pressure on him as well. Bring that title to us, bring that title to you, and it's like I don't think it wasn't going to happen.
When you replace Arsene Wenger, manager 20 plus years at the club, embroiled in everything that the club does, it's very difficult to pick up and keep on going. Albeit in his first season, he reached the Europa League final and finished 1 point off top four. Yeah, he was sacked 6 months later. So
and it was like see, Man United was the same way when Ferguson went. Yeah, it was the exact same thing. Man United fans like. Well, Ferguson's got us to the top for so many years. It's just down from here. Yeah, man, Moyes was down from there, that's for sure. And they haven't managed to pick it up again since. They're still embroiled in Ole at the wheel, Ole out, what's going on. So, it's you know what? Football nowadays, managers are a key piece to it. Yeah. Key piece, but there's not enough elite managers to spread around the big clubs. But the thing about managers as well is I say a football manager is more the face. Yeah. It's the player. I think the players are in more control than the manager. Like, if the players want a manager out, that's all right. If we lose his next 6 games, he's going to go. Yeah, I think that's the case because there's not many elite. I think if you've got a Pep Guardiola, a Klopp, if you've got a Simeone or a Conte, I think those managers in particular are managers that you can side with even when times are rough, because they've shown before that, if you support them, if you side with them, they can achieve great things. But then when you come to the Artetas or maybe the Brendan Rodgers or the Ranieris, it's a lot more cutthroat. If there's pressure on the team, sometimes the players switch off and it becomes the manager's problem, not so much the players. It's also the fact that, say if Aubameyang and Lacazette decided to go, went up to the owner and go, well, we want him gone, we want Arteta gone today. Yeah. They'll be like, you're like, well, we ain't getting rid of him. We don't get rid of him. Okay, what we'll do is we'll get the boys together. We'll start losing, because if you don't qualify for Europe, we'll go find for a club already in Europe. The Chelsea way, I call it. Yeah. The Chelsea way. Winning league 1 year, 10th the next, get Jose out, and Conte comes in and changes it around over there. On to Arsenal this season, and after those first 3 games and the run we've had since, the Leicester game in particular, are you seeing something from Arsenal now that you think we should believe in as Arsenal fans? I am, yeah. You are, yeah? I'm seeing more like early 2000s Arsenal now. Okay. A team that, they can do it. Yeah. They can do it. It's not if they can finish in the top 4. It's not if they can do it. The way the players you've got there, you can do great things with it. So do you think we can finish top 4 this season? I think you can. Yeah. The way you're playing at the moment, you just can't let it blip. Yeah, of course not. Listen, the 7 games we've had, it's only 7 games, people. 5 wins and 2 draws is top 4 form, and that's why the questions being asked and what. And again, I'm going to say I don't think top 4 is achievable this season. And if we was to achieve it, well done. Move on to the next one. The best part about this season for Arsenal as well, I'm sure many Arsenal fans would agree with me, because you're not in Europe. Yeah. You've got that extra bit of rest. The time in between. You haven't got to fly out to this country. You've got to fly out to that country. Yeah. So you've got more time to rest, more time to prepare. As well, yeah. More time to prepare for because there were Champions League, Europa League games this week. Yeah. you'd have to focus on that, then focus on the Watford game. You've had all this week to focus just on the Watford game.
And I think that should bode well for the rest of the season, because it only gets harder for the clubs above us, like the Chelsea's, United, Cities in the European competition. So we've got to be there or thereabouts in April for me to start entertaining that top 4 talk. But
there's a case of, will you guys go for the top 4 and the FA Cup, or is it a case of, we might win the FA Cup? Let's not concentrate on the Premier League. Let's only go for the FA Cup, because many clubs do that.
Yeah, they do. And I'm a firm believer of trophies over everything. But I think a good season this season will be top 6 and a cup. A League Cup or a FA Cup, I'll take one of them, if not both of them, but top 6 too. And top 6 for me isn't the measuring stick. Top 6 for me is what I expect bare minimum. But the cup would be a nice, listen, at the end of the day, when you look at the big 6 sides, Man United haven't won a trophy since 2017. It's going to be 5 years come next summer.
Exactly.
Tottenham, I can't even remember the last time they won a trophy. So Arsenal winning a trophy.
Grand pubic hair when Tottenham won a trophy.
Maybe not. 2020 was the last time we won a trophy. So albeit we've been in decline, and albeit we've, been bantered about it, we've been criticised about it, we make the headlines and clickbaits and all of that, we've actually recently won something that's tangible, something that adds to your history. Top 4 doesn't add to your history. Top 6 doesn't add to your history. Trophies add to your history.
We've never won a trophy, so. And I do not want to go for an FA Cup final again after the last one. Thank you very much. We got battered.
On to this game this weekend then. I know we spoke before the video started. The hands are rubbing. Confident?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course.
Even though you just said you see something in Arteta and the 7 came out, are you sure you're confident?
Well, hey, what's the point in going to the game? What's my watch the game if I'm not confident?
Fair enough.
It's Watford Arsenal has always been a good game.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Always been a great game to play.
Yeah.
When we play Arsenal, it's like, hey, we're playing Arsenal, and we always do well as well.
Deeney was a big part of that rivalry too. I want to see how it goes now without him there.
Well, the 2-2 game.
Yep.
He wasn't playing. He was injured that day.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And but I said Watford Arsenal is it's always a great. There's always goals in it. Yeah. There's always
space, attacking.
Exactly.
No.
Even when, what was it, that game where you beat us 1-0 at Vicarage Road, where Deeney was sent off in the first 4 minutes.
Oh, for the Torreira elbow.
That was...
And he was fuming.
He was
fuming.
But even then, that game only finished 1-0, and it was only a goal by a mistake.
We
sat back and defended.
Wasn't that a goal? Goalkeeper tried to kick it out, fell to Oba, and that was it. Yeah.
But yes, if you look at the previous Watford Arsenal games, they've always been very, very entertaining, end to end. Because you'll come out and go, we're playing Watford, they're 16th.
Yeah.
Or we're just going to attack them.
Yeah.
And Watford sit and go, we're playing Arsenal, we're just going to attack. And then you sit and go, Arsenal do sit and go, what's going on here? They're attacking us.
Yeah. What's the best part of your side? Defence, attack? What are you most confident
You watched
in?
the Liverpool game?
Yeah, well, I did. But again, you can't. Liverpool are Liverpool.
Attack.
We're at Anfield after you guys, so listen.
The way, I'll say attack, especially against Everton, but with the new manager, I'm just looking at the last few games. Our defence has been poor. So. And
even when I look at form, Arsenal are definitely going into this game in form. I look at yours and it's like, all right, 1-0 against Southampton at home, terrible. 5-2 against Everton away at Benitez Everton.
Yeah.
And Everton, who up until that point were doing all right in their transition from Ancelotti to Benitez. So that was a massive win. So I don't really know what to expect from Watford, but I am confident.
I remember, a few years ago, we done you 2-1 at your place. Got to say that.
Was that 17?
Well, we were poor. We were poor all season. We even lost to Millwall in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And
still managed to pull it out of the bag.
The next we lost to Millwall on the Sunday. Tuesday we played Arsenal under the lights, and we beat you. And you guys
football.
That's
the beauty of it, isn't it?
Anything can happen. I mean, you can't sit and go, we lost to Millwall because we
we
concentrated more on the Arsenal game. No, we lost to Millwall because we were poor, but against Arsenal, big side, just attack them.
So you are confident. If I was to ask you to pick out a key battle or a player to put the spotlight on from Watford, who would we be talking?
Probably Dennis,
striker.
Yeah. If he plays him, or Josh King.
Okay.
I don't want to say Sarr at the moment because he's been linked with Newcastle, and you know what it's like when a player gets linked with a club with loads of money.
Yeah. January's on the horizon.
He's going to start playing poorly to get out of the club.
Yeah. Could be. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, he's been linked to.
He is a good
Newcastle
player.
want him.
He is a good player.
Oh, he's a brilliant.
And thank you to obviously ending that Liverpool unbeaten potential season that couple years ago.
My days, that game.
Yeah. Listen, I love that. That's in my memory because that season I did think Liverpool could do it, but then all of a sudden you lot turned them over just before lockdown as well. So it was perfect. It was
the best memory of that game after it was Arsenal's Twitter, and then what was it? Gary Neville with a champagne.
Is that what they done? Yeah. I didn't even remember that.
Yeah.
I don't really go on Twitter much. I have got a Twitter account, but I don't really tend to use that app. I don't like it much.
Yeah, I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, the bants on there. Keep it up, Arsenal. When we're winning, it's good.
Yeah.
You know, when we're on bad form.
Yeah. It's going to be such a great game on Sunday.
So Dan, prediction time. You said you're confident. Are you going to back that up with a win?
All right. So every time we played Arsenal since 2015, and we've actually won the game. All right. I'm not having nobody take it yet. Try and stitch it. So I say we always beat Arsenal, but we don't. We always beat you 2-1 when we play you. Or, 2-1. So I'm going to go down the middle. 2-1.
2-1, yeah?
2-1.
How do you see that 2-1 coming about? You lot take the lead or?
Take the lead in the first half.
Okay.
Right. An amazing goal from Dennis.
Yeah.
Right. You go top bin. Then you've got to equalise just after half time. Right. It's going to be end-to-end game. Who's going to get the winner? Who's going to get the winner? And then suddenly it's for Josh King and bang!
He's got it all written out.
2-1. We'll sit back in the Fed. Final whistle. Away fans go mad. Arsenal fans go crying. There you go. Bang.
So Dan's obviously confident. He's backed up with a 2-1 win. It's my turn to rub my hands. But before I do tell you my prediction, Dan, over the last couple of weeks, after the Palace game, 2-2, I predicted a loss against Villa.
Yeah.
We won. I predicted a loss against Leicester, and we won. So a running joke online seems to be now, Turkish predicted it's a loss, we win the game. Sorry guys, I'm predicting a win today for the game against Watford. And I don't see anything else. And I think after the form we're on, 5 wins, 2 draws, and after our last 2 performances against Villa and Leicester, it can only be a win against Watford. And I'm going to stick my neck on the line and say 3-1. And I'm hesitant to go for the clean sheet, even though our defence has turned it around recently. Okay. I'm going to say 3-1 then.
I've got a £10 bet with Robbie on this game. Okay.
Do you want another bet?
£5.
Let's do it. Let's do it, people.
Beer's on me, yeah?
Georgian
Dragon.
It's definitely on Dan, trust me.
£15 worth.
That £5's mine. That £5's mine, people. But Dan, thank you very much for coming on, man. I appreciate it. People, Wastemandanny, TikTok in the description below. Make sure you go check it out. He's got a lot of good content on there. Thank you. Yeah, let's see what this game's all about this Sunday. Love for the love, people. Hit the like button and let us know your predictions below.
Come on, you Hornets.
Come on, Arsenal.